No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Hang on. You got to give me just a couple more minutes with him. Everything is fine in here.
If something happens to you...
Nothing's going to happen to me, really. He just got a little excited, that's all. Right, Danny?
I'll be right outside.
All right, all right. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Look, Danny, I understand, okay?
No, you don't. You think you got it all figured out, but you don't.
Look, you were just trying to protect your sister. That's all. Things got carried away. I'm not saying that you tried to kill your father.
Yes, you are. That is exactly what you're saying. But it doesn't matter.
Danny, you got to talk to me, man. You got to tell me what happened. You left Jocelyn's, and you had that gun in your hand,
Yeah, but then I threw it away, all right?
Because I knew if I had it, I would have used it on him. And I didn't want that. I wanted to hurt him, but not like that. I wanted him to feel ashamed for what he'd done to Jocelyn. I wanted him to apologize to her. I thought that was the least he could do, Alex.
But he wouldn't do it.
Oh, no. No, no. Not Lou. Not the old man. Just to turn around on everyone else like always. I wanted to rip the life out of him, man. And I probably would have. If the good Lord hadn't beat me to it.
That's when he had his heart attack.
He asked me to help him. I had my hand right near the pills. And he was crawling over to them. And he said, Danny, help me, please help me. But I just watched him crawl. And then he died.
Danny, you gotta come out with this, man.
No!
Everybody will understand.
I don't care what they think about me, Alex. I'm glad the SOB's dead.
I know, Danny. He molested her.
Alex, it's worse than that. If you knew what he really did to Jocelyn, you would have killed him yourself. You heard me. If you really knew what the old man did to my sister, you would have killed him yourself.
What could be worse than a father molesting his own child?
Well, you'd think nothing. But you see, my old man wasn't exactly a run-of-the-mill child molester. But he did to Jocelyn.
What, Danny? Come on, what did he do?
My sister was a prostitute. Because my father was her first pimp, Alex. Jocelyn blocked out what happened to her on those Saturday afternoons because it was like some kind of terrible nightmare. My dad took her to this place where he and his sick friends passed around little girls like they were party favors.
Oh, God.
She never said anything because she was too scared. I don't know, too ashamed or something.
Okay, that's enough. I don't want to hear anymore.
No. You need to understand why I'm doing this, Alex. Why I can't tell anybody where I was that night. I've been mad at the world my entire life. And I've done some pretty lousy things. But Jocelyn was always there to bail me out. She was always there to protect me. So this is my chance, Alex. This is my chance to protect my sister. And I'm not gonna let her down, even if I have to spend the rest of my life in jail.
I understand you're wanting to protect your sister, but please tell me how you spending the rest of your life behind bars is going to accomplish that.
Easy, the truth stays buried.
Danny, I think Jocelyn should make this decision.
No! Look, Alex, if I tell the DA where I was that night, the night Jared was killed, that I was watching my old man die. Jocelyn's gonna put it together and she's gonna tell her story. And then you know what happens? The press gets a hold of it. And they play it up big. Lawyer by day. Hooker by night. Her entire career would be destroyed. Her whole life would be destroyed, Alex. And for what? For bailing out her screw-up brother again? I love her too much to let that happen, Alex. Now, the question is, do you love her enough to protect her too? Help me out, Alex. Stop pushing for an alibi. Just let it go.
Even if it's your only chance?
Even if it's my only chance. There's got to be another way out. Look, I didn't kill Jared Chase, so somebody out there did.
Yeah, well, that kind of narrows it down to the rest of the world.
Well, my sister insists that you're one hell of a detective. So maybe this is your chance to prove it.
Okay, Danny. We'll play it your way for now.
No, not for now. This conversation never happened. It's the way it has to be, okay? You don't know anything. We have a deal?
Hey, glad you're free.
Did you think I wouldn't be? Sorry. I assume this is about Danny.
Yes. After I left you yesterday, I went to see him. Had a little talk with him.
About the night of the murder?
Yes.
Did Danny just finally tell you where he was? Tell you. Does he have an alibi or not?
No, it's just the same old walking around story.
I thought maybe he would have opened up to you or something.
Yeah, well, I'm not one of his favorite people.
I know. Well, I'll keep working on him, and I just can't figure out why he won't tell us the truth.
Look, that's why I want to talk to you. I think that we should just drop the whole thing.
Drop what?
Trying to establish an alibi for Danny.
Why?
Because I'm not so sure that even if we come up with one that it's going to do him any good, the DA is going to wonder why it took so long to come up with an alibi, and he's going to think it's a phony story.
First of all, it depends on the alibi. And secondly,
Listen, Jocelyn, I really do think that it's going to help Danny more by us focusing on trying to find the real killer.
Well, I appreciate that, Alex, but you're only one man, and
Tony makes two.
And I have all the admiration in the world for you both.
And
but
with the extra money that Sydney has given us, we can bring some other people onto the case as well. I mean, we've already got Allie on the case. We can hire at least one
Alex.
more. Plus,
Alex,
what is it?
would you please just answer me one question?
Sure.
What really happened with you and Danny last night? You...
Ever? We actually talk to one another as human beings.
Well, I'm glad that the two of you are becoming friends, but that doesn't really answer my question, does it?
And I'm also convinced that he's innocent.
And you weren't before.
Let's just say it wasn't 100%, no.
And now you are.
Yes, I am.
It's funny.
What is?
You're 100% right when I'm starting to have doubts.
You actually think that your brother shot Jared Chase?
No, I don't. I just can't figure out why he won't tell us the truth.
Do you think that it might be possible that he was just walking around?
Of course it is possible, Alex. Anything is possible. I think it's highly, highly unlikely that he was walking all that time and he didn't see anybody, he didn't stop anywhere.
Jocelyn? Excuse me, am I interrupting?
No, it's all right.
What's up? I need to talk to you about that repayment schedule that I have to turn into the police.
Right. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Sure. Oh, it's okay. Where were we?
Danny and his alibi. Where was he?
Right. I think that we should stop worrying about what we don't have and start focusing on what we do have.
Which is absolutely nothing.
That's not necessarily so.
Alex, please tell me you've got something good.
Mikey the loan shark is dead.
So what?
That's a cop's only witness to Danny's supposed motive.
Yeah, but they still got a statement, and it's still admissible in court. I mean, it's probably going to help the DA's case out.
How do you figure?
Because I've met this guy. Alex, he's a total sleazebag, you know? I mean, they put him on the stand and the jury's going to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. Instead, we're going to get the DA reading the statement in that sincere style of his. It's going to be much more convincing. God, I thought she had something good, Alex.
Joss, I'm going to find the killer of Jared Chase. I promise you that.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I'm going to get Danny off for you. You just wait and see.
I will be very appreciative for anything that you can do for Danny. But don't do it for me.
I was thinking in terms of us.
There's no us. I think we both know that.
Look, Jocelyn, what we had together, I just don't want to see that go.
What? See what? Go away? I'm afraid it already has.
Please, Jocelyn, don't shut the door.
Don't do this. Please don't do this.
What?
You keep saying that you want to make things easier for me, and then you turn around and you do exactly the opposite.
I want to make things easier for us.
Can't you just let it go?
No, I don't think I can.
The only reason that we are here together, the only reason is to work on Danny's case, which is very important to me. Now, if you keep this up, Sydney or no Sydney, I'm going to have to find someone else to work with.
Where's your bodyguard?
I gave him the night off.
Sydney, you don't give bodyguards
Alex,
the night
I'm
off.
starting to feel like a prisoner in my own
What
home.
if this just happened to be the night somebody tried something?
I changed the locks.
Why do you even take a chance?
Because, look, I'm staying in tonight. I'm not going anywhere. I'm fine. I'll be fine.
All right, fine. It's your call. I got the lab report back on your robe. The blood type is AB negative.
You mean it is human blood?
Yeah, it's very rare. Only 0.6% of the population has the same type.
Well, that's good, isn't it? I mean, that's a clue.
Yeah, maybe. Coincidentally, a vial of the same type disappeared from Angie's clinic several days ago.
Prove that the blood missing from the clinic is the same blood on my robe?
Well, that would involve pretty extensive DNA testing and a lot of time, and I hope it doesn't come to that.
You know, it's funny. Angie just doesn't seem like the kind of person who would go around misplacing blood. I mean, she's not the careless type.
What are you driving at?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Look, Alex, maybe Angie really did kill Jared.
Oh, come on.
Well, I mean, somebody did. You put the facts together.
It doesn't add up, Angie.
Look, she was found standing over the body with blood on her robe and a gun at her feet.
Her fingerprints weren't on that gun.
So maybe she wore gloves. So she's got boxes of them downstairs.
Really? Well, where are they now?
I don't know. Maybe she disposed of them.
The police searched every inch of that agency.
All right, so maybe she threw them out the window. She said she was sleepwalking.
No.
Maybe she really did kill Jared, and now she's just trying to scare the daylights out of me.
No.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because awake or asleep, she has no motive.
Wrong. She was furious with me.
Why was she furious with you? Why was she furious with you, Sydney?
Never mind. I just forget I said anything.
Sydney, I can't help you if you withhold information from me. Now answer my question. Why was she furious with you?
Because I refused to report a rape.
What rape?
Look, I was in shock. I really didn't know what I was doing.
You were raped? By who?
By Jared.
You were raped by your husband? And he turns up dead? Sydney, do you know what the police call that? A motive for a murder.
Any man can really quite understand how horrible it is to be raped, but it's a very private thing. I wanted to report it, but...
Why didn't you?
Because I couldn't take it public for the sake of the corporation. So, now I can't go to the police. You're right. It looks like I have a motive.
Sydney, have you given any more thought about this note, happy now, what it might mean?
What, happy that Jared is dead? Happy that I inherited a fortune? I have no idea.
Well, whoever it is, they certainly know you, and they want to scare you.
Why? I mean, who? Excuse me. Hello? What about Lauren? Well, what kind of security system do you people have in that place? No, I am sending someone of my own over right now. You gotta help me. Lauren has been kidnapped.
Who the hell's Lauren?
I've got a picture over here somewhere. Lauren is Samuel's daughter. We're very close. Well, I mean, we used to be. This is the photo. She's been in a coma for years. This is the address.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. She's in a coma, and she disappears from her room.
Alex, what do you think? I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe it is personal. Maybe this is the killer's way of trying to get to me through her.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna check this out. In the meantime, I want you to lock this place up. You understand? Windows and doors. And stay put. It's an outside chance, but Lauren's a possible suspect.
And Tony's cousin Carla?
Yeah?
What have you got on her?
Well, she was at Chase's funeral. Allie got some photos of her.
Oh, some photos. What about Malcolm Christopher?
He's got an alibi. It's rock solid.
In other words, we have Zip. Alex, the hearing's in a couple of days.
I'm aware of...
So what are you doing about it?
We're busting our butts trying to get you out of here when you could very easily do it yourself.
I told you I'm not going to do that.
Your only chance is to tell the truth.
No way.
I know you're trying to protect your sister. I understand it.
So let's drop it, okay?
I'm not gonna drop it until she knows that you were with your dad the night Jared was killed.
How many times do I have to tell you she's not going to find that out?
I may just tell her myself.
Glad to see you're a man of your word, Masters. You swore to me you wouldn't tell Jocelyn.
Do you know what kind of hell your sister's going through trying to get you out of here? What kind of protection do you call that?
That's my kind.
Jocelyn is not only your sister, she's your attorney. She has a right to receive information and decide what she wants to do.
And you know exactly what she'd decide. She'd take the fall for me in a second. And then everything about her, every ugly detail, it'd all come out. You think I can live with myself if I let that happen?
You may not have a self to live with.
That's my funeral, pal.
Yes, it may very well be. Tony and I are out there busting our butts trying to find the real killer, and we've got long shots to
There's nothing left to talk about, Masters. You want to spill your guts to Jocelyn? You go ahead. I'll deny everything. I'll even confess to popping off old Jared if it comes to that, man. Are you serious? Find another way, Alex.
I gotta tell you, Danny, I'm being honest with you. I admire you. I don't agree with you. But I know where you're coming from. But let me put it to you this way. If the self-sacrificing, noble Danny goes to the chair, what do you think is going to happen to Jocelyn then? Chew on that for a while. Hey.
Hey,
Don't I know you?
this face is familiar. How you doing?
Good.
Good. How's Danny?
Well, I just got through talking to him. I told him about Carla and Lauren, and he didn't seem to be all that reassured.
Well, that makes two of us.
Yeah. Hey, it's going to be okay. So,
How you doing? You holding up all right?
I'm hanging in.
Good.
I go over to my dad's and take care of his paperwork, so you can imagine how much I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, well, do you want me to go with you? Probably not.
Thanks for the offer, but I guess I'd just as soon have you stay on the case.
Yeah, well, doing my best.
Well, that's the best there is.
Thanks. Okay, off to work.
Alex, you might not want to go in there right now.
Why not?
Tony and Allie have stuff going on.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Just stand out here in the hallway?
You can come over my place for a sec.
You sure about that?
If I wasn't sure, I wouldn't ask.
Hey, Tony. I've been waiting for you, man.
Ah, just the man I wanted to see.
Oh, really? How sweet. I prefer candy.
Would you like a punch in the nose?
No.
Hey, guess who just cornered me in the bar?
Jimmy Hoffa.
No, Carla. Seems her memory suddenly came back. Her and Jared are more than just an acquaintance.
How much more?
I'd love to tell you about it, but right now, I have a date.
Date with an angel, right, but not right now.
Come on, man,
You
I'm
gotta
already late.
She's not gonna go anywhere. Now talk to me. What's going on?
This, not only does Carla admit she had something going on with Jared Chase, now she claims he was going to make her president of Chase International.
Wait a minute, how old is she?
Evidently old enough to get his attention.
Does she have proof of this?
It's a contract, but he never signed it. Seems he died too quick, ruined all her fun.
So she thinks that this is gonna prove that she didn't kill Jared?
Hey, I don't buy it. I mean, the girl is dirty as hell.
What I don't get is why would she go down to the bar and spill her guts to you like that? That doesn't add up.
It doesn't. That's why we have to keep digging. We'll get something. The only thing is...
What?
I'm afraid if I roll over on Carla, then I'm going to have to roll over on Joey. And maybe even my father.
What does your family have to do with this?
Trust me, if she goes down, she'll figure out a way to bring them down with her.
Yeah, well, maybe you're overestimating.
No, I'm not overestimating, Alex. I mean, I have to find a way to do this without hurting my family. I mean, I have to protect the people I love. Can you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand. Look, why don't you get out of here, go see your little sweetie pie.
She's probably sleeping by now.
Nah. It takes a full year before that starts to happen.
Well, then I better get out of here.
Get out of here. Yeah, I'd like listings for a Roberts, a Lou, or a Joanna. Upper West Side.
Hello.
Jocelyn, it's me, Alex.
Yeah, what is it? What is something wrong?
No. I was just thinking about you, that's all. And I know it's kind of tough, you being there at your dad's house.
Alex, I know why Danny lied.
What?
Alex! You gotta come quick. It's Allie, man.
What?
She's not breathing, Alex. She's cold. She's real cold. Come now! Now!
What is it? What's going on? What's wrong?
Josh, call 911. I think something has happened to Allie.
Come on.
We've got an emergency at 212 Green Street, apartment 5F. No, I don't know what's wrong, but they need someone right away, right now. Yeah.
Pulse, man.
All right.
Alex, she's barely breathing. Get over here, Alex. I don't think she's gonna make it, man. She's barely breathing here, Alex.
At least she's breathing. She's breathing.
I don't know if she's breathing.
All right, just hang on. Maybe you were so excited you couldn't get a pulse.
No, I'm not too excited, Alex. I think there's something seriously wrong here, man.
Will you just calm down, please?
No, I can't calm down.
Will you stop it?
What do you mean, stop? You could be dying.
Angie said don't move her and don't touch her. Now, it's what we're going to do.
I don't know what's going on here. Oh, God, Allie, what's wrong with you?
She's going to be okay.
She's not going to be okay. She's dying.
She's not dying. Don't say that. What the hell is this?
Move,
Is she dead?
You got something, right? You got a pulse?
Tony, please, just let her examine her,
She's
all
gonna
right?
be okay, right?
I don't know. She...
Shut up, Tess. Don't even say that. Just shut up. Come on, man. Just relax.
God, what happened? You're all right.
No, I know.
What happened?
I don't know. She's barely breathing. She's cyanotic. Respiratory failure.
What you mean is she's not breathing at all, right?
I am breathing. I just can't move. Tony, what did she eat?
Sushi, I think she...
Where did she get it?
I don't know where she got it, Aunt.
Please, God, help me. Needle?
Oh, man. I'm gonna go to her.
No, you're not.
Wait. You need some space to
Alex,
work, okay?
She's dying.
No, she's not.
And he's not gonna let her die, Tony. Don't you forget it? Don't you see? Somebody tried to poison her. Somebody tried to kill her, man.
What?
Looks like somebody poisoned Alex.
Oh, my God. How, what is she? Oh, she all right?
I don't know. It doesn't look good. This was found in the sushi box.
Oh, my God, it's the same message.
Gosh, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. We got to go to the cops with this one.
Alex, are you okay?
No.
Come on, honey. Breathe.
Allie, I know you can't hear me, but you have to come back to me. Please, Allie, I'm begging you, come back to me. Come back, everybody. Give us space.
It's too late. I think she's gone.
No.
Anything at this point.
Your place.
Look, Hank, I don't care if the whole forensics department has to spend the night there. I'm trying to save my niece's life here. Hank, look, I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to go off on you. It's just... thanks. Hank, I appreciate it. I owe you big time. Listen, if I'm not here, just fax the stuff to me, okay? And I'll call you from the hospital. Thanks.
You have to have some kind of record. It was delivered to 212 Green Street, apartment 5F. No, I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just saying a young woman ate an order of sushi from your...
And that young woman is my niece. Who am I speaking to, please? Well, Mr. Suda, my niece is in critical condition in the hospital, and I want to know who and what put her there. Yes, Mr. Tanaka, I did ask to speak to you. Maybe you can explain to me how an order that no one seems to remember taking can wind up in my niece's apartment. The problem is the fish was poisoned. Yes, it is possible. My niece is in the hospital to prove it. Symptoms, I don't know what the symptoms were. When we got there, she was nearly dead. Why do you... Your chefs are not licensed to serve that kind of fish. What kind of fish are we talking about?
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait. I read
Hold
something
on.
once about specially licensed chefs in Tokyo.
Licensed to do what?
That was a friend of mine from college. He's an expert in natural poisons.
Tell me on the run.
Right. He says that Allie's symptoms are in line with tetrodotoxin, which is a neurotoxin found in certain types of exotic fish.
Wait a minute. Well, hold it.
What?
Are you saying the fish itself was poisoned?
If you eat the wrong parts. The effects of the poison are almost instantaneous. The paralysis, the breathing stops, and you can't find a heartbeat even with an EKG.
But there's a cure, right? Yeah, there's a cure. Tell me there's a cure.
Well, a doctor who knows what they're doing can help, but the people, the ones that don't die, usually come out of it on their own.
Just like that?
Well, yeah, within a few hours with a chance of complete recovery. I mean, the real danger is that the person's going to be handed over for an autopsy before the effects have worn off.
Stick.
Alex!
Stop speaking for 1 second and just listen to me. I'm looking for a doctor of a patient, Allison Bowman. She was brought into that hospital earlier this evening by an ambulance. I know it's a large city, for crying out loud. You don't have to... Hello? Damn it. She put me on hold again. what kind of a hospital are they running there?
You have got to calm down. Give me this. Let me try.
Oh, man. I am losing it.
We're going to get through. We are going to get through.
Where is the elevator? If they think that she has died before... Oh, man.
Don't even think about that.
Come on.
Where's everybody?
Come on.
Alex, wait.
Tony, where's Allie?
You're too late. It's taken her to pathology.
Pathology?
Oh, my God.
Where is it?
What's going on, Allie?
Come on, I'll explain it to you later. No! Don't you touch her!
What's going on here? Get away from her, okay? All right. Allie, honey, can you hear me, Allie? Allie.
Security, this is Dr.
Wait a minute, hang up.
What?
Hang up. I know them. Would you explain to me what you're doing?
Angie, has anyone touched her yet?
No, Tony, he was just getting started.
Well, she's still okay. She's all right yet.
What is it?
We know why she's in this state.
What state? Alex, look, I'm sorry, but Allie,
No.
God, has anyone told you?
Angie, just listen to me, okay? We think that Allie has ingested poison. A fish toxin of some sort. She got it from eating sushi.
Fish
It's called
toxin.
tetrodotoxin. It's a poison that's natural to certain types of exotic fish. It produces a state of paralysis similar to death.
Don't you get it? She's still alive. Allie, honey. Allie, can you hear me? It's Tony. Allie? Allie?
But it hurts.
She is alive, damn it.
Look, our monitoring systems are very sophisticated.
So is this poison.
There was nothing on the heart monitor, nada on the EKG. Now, as hard as it may be to accept for you, your friend is dead.
People have been buried alive because of tetrodotoxins.
In the dark ages.
No, now. In some parts of the world, this happens so frequently that they don't bury victims for days just in case they're still alive.
In most circumstances, the victims do die. Your friend here...
If you think our friend here is dead, then what does it matter to you what we do?
There's rules.
Bring the crash cart.
Look, I've been enough hospital regulations just letting you observe.
Just do it. If you don't, I will.
Look, you're overstepping your...
I am trying to save my friend's life.
She has checked out. The fat lady has sung. She's gone.
You can bring me up on charges if you want to, but if there is even the slightest chance I can save Allie, I'll take it.
Nothing. Not even a bleed.
He's right. Tony, I'm sorry.
No, it's got to work, Angie.
Can't you try again?
It wouldn't do any good.
Your friend is...
Please. They know.
No, I don't believe it.
Can I get you anything? Alex, I'm so sorry.
God. I can't believe that she's...
I know. I know.
I keep thinking about her in the office, poking around, sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. Oh, God, how am I going to tell Kate and Ava?
Alex, isn't there anything I can do?
No. No. You've been great, you know that. There's nothing anybody can do. You get that hearing tomorrow?
No, I know, but this is important.
No. Go on. Help Danny. Allie. There's no help for Allie.
God, I'm so sorry.
So am I. So am I.
What is it?
Angie, look. Alex, Jocelyn, get in here. Get in here. She's alive. She's alive. I told you she was alive. She's alive.
It's a miracle.
You're damn right it's a miracle. Allie, honey, are you okay? I'm here. What is it, honey?
Can you get me a cheeseburger?
But Angie says you're going to be fine now.
You really gave us quite a scare.
Look,
guys, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but you think you could give us a little time, you know, alone?
Are you asking us to leave?
Yeah, basically.
I'll call you tomorrow, okay?
See you guys later, all right?
Okay, take care of yourself.
I gotta talk to you. Tell you when all the stuff with Allie came down. I know where Danny was the night that Jared was killed.
Where?
A neighbor of my parents saw him in the building almost exactly the same time.
Joss, maybe I should have mentioned this to you before.
Well, can it wait? I really want to get over to see him tonight.
It's not gonna help.
What do you mean it's not going to help? I have an alibi for him. This is what we've been looking for weeks. It proves he can kill anybody.
I know he didn't. Danny's already told me he was at your dad's the night of the murder.
And you thought that you would just hold on to this information,
well,
knowing how important it was to you?
Jocelyn, I thought under the...
You thought?
Jocelyn.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Joss.
What right did you have? I am not only Danny's attorney, I'm his sister. And I'm trying to save his life.
And so is he trying to save yours. When you told Danny about what your father had done to you, I mean about his friends, and when you were a little girl and everything.
Danny told you all that?
Yeah, he did. He went a little nuts, and he went over to your dad's house, and they had an argument, and that was when your dad had a heart attack.
But that wasn't Danny's fault, and we can explain that in court.
And give the DA a chance to cross-examine Danny? What do you think the questions are going to be like, Joss? Why didn't you tell us the truth right from the very beginning? Why are you lying, Mr. Roberts? What are you trying to hide? Jocelyn, everything's going to come out then. The sexual abuse, your prostitution, everything. And Danny's never going to admit this in court because he loves you too much to let that happen. And frankly, so do I. And that's why I didn't tell you.
I can't let him do that, Alex. You know that.
What is it? Did you find something?
I wish I did.
What? So what's the bad news this time?
Our happy now friend has struck again.
What happened?
Allie was poisoned.
What? Is she okay?
Well, she is now.
Thank God. You know, this could be good for me. The more things that happen while I'm locked up, the more it seems to the cops they got the wrong guy for Jared's murder, right? It's proof.
It's proof of nothing, Danny. You know, your only hope right now is that you find a witness that places you someplace other than Jared Chase's murder scene. And we got him.
What are you talking about?
Your neighbors saw you at your dad's apartment that night.
You do not tell this to Jocelyn, okay? You do not tell her.
Well, I'm afraid...
I don't want my sister getting raked over the coals in court. Do you understand that?
It's over, Danny. Alex told me everything.
You swore you wouldn't tell Jocelyn.
He didn't until he knew I had a witness.
You're an ex-cop. You know how to lie. You could have come up with something.
An eyewitness that places you at your dad's apartment. Think about it, Danny.
Who is this star witness of yours?
Mr. Dwyer.
Old man Dwyer?
He saw you there, Danny.
Oh, like you saw terrorists coming up the fire escape? Or when he thought those people in 4B were devil worshippers? The idiot's on the phone to the cops every Saturday night, Josh.
Danny, he saw you in the building, and I'm going to put him on the stand, and he's going to testify. Then I'm going to call you, and you're going to back up every single
There's no
word
way.
he
You can't force me to do that.
Danny, I'm your lawyer.
Well, then I'll fire you.
I'm also your sister. And I love you, Danny. And I'm not going to let you take the stand for a murder that I know you didn't commit.
You think I want to? You think I'm not scared?
I'm scared, too. So why don't you help me out here? If you testify...
No, Jocelyn. They'll ask me questions about where I was the night Jared was killed. About why I was so upset that I could leave my own father on the living room floor dying. What kind of person would do that, Joss? And then it'll all come out. What he did to you, how you became a prostitute.
It doesn't have to come to that.
We both know it does, Joss. Let's just keep digging and digging until it all comes out.
I don't care.
But I do. It'll be in the papers, on TV. They could jerk your license away, Joss, for practicing. And we'll
be some kind of hero. This is a death penalty case. Do you know that? If you love me...
No, don't go there, Joss. You know I love you. I love you my whole life. But I've never, ever been there for you.
That's not true. We've been there for each other.
Why wasn't I there to protect you against stuff?
Danny, don't take that guilt.
It's gonna be different this time, Joss. I am gonna protect you. I will not let them hurt you, Jocelyn. I won't.
Danny, please. Alex, you gotta get me some kind of evidence that'll prove that Danny didn't do it without Dwyer's testimony.
Jocelyn, I can't pull this stuff out of thin air, okay?
If we don't have something by tomorrow, Danny could be convicted of a murder that we both know he didn't commit.
Rebuttal witness, or maybe for the trial.
Is the defense ready to present its case?
Oh, one moment, please, Your Honor.
I talked to everybody at your parents' apartment building. Nobody saw Danny there that night.
Good.
What about the doorman?
They didn't have one until the night of July 1st.
Counselor.
Danny, you've got to take the stand and tell them where you were that night.
We've been over this. I tell him that, and I open the door for the DA to drag all the skeletons out of your closet. I'm not about to let that happen, Joss.
I'm losing my patience here, Counselor.
Your Honor, I've just been given some new information. I'd like to request a 24-hour continuance to look into it.
Objection. Defense is obviously dragging its feet.
Sustained. You've had ample time to prepare for this hearing, Counselor. Request denied. Now proceed.
My daughter really needed that extra time, didn't she?
Yes, she did. We all did.
Does the state wish to cross-examine?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
He's saying Danny was with his father when he died. Which means that he could not have possibly killed Jared Chase. And if that's true, then why didn't Danny say anything?
That's what the DA is trying to find out right now.
The only thing
that might extend to doing whatever you can to see that no harm comes to them, correct?
Objection. He's leading the witness.
Sustained.
I'll move on, Your Honor.
He's walking right into a trap.
I told you he'd make a lousy witness. Nobody's gonna believe him, Joss, not unless I back up his story, and I won't do that.
You know, I couldn't help noticing, Mr. Dwyer, but when you glanced at the defendant a moment ago, you had to squint. Why was that?
Well,
on your driver's license, it states that you're supposed to wear corrective lenses, doesn't it?
Glasses. Well, yes, I do have a pair, but they don't fit right.
Were you wearing your glasses the night you thought you saw the defendant in your hallway, Mr. Dwyer? Mr. Dwyer?
No, I wasn't.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dwyer. No further questions, Your Honor.
What just happened there?
Your son's witness just lost some credibility. I have an idea. I'm going to check something out. Keep your fingers crossed.
Wait a minute, I have a question for you.
I said there wasn't any night dormant until July 1st.
No, that's not the question. That right there. This. What is that?
What's it look like? It's a wall bracket.
A bracket for what?
Before we had a doorman, we used surveillance cameras.
Then you had a camera here before July the 1st, right? You had a camera here working on June 21st, right?
Yeah, we sure did.
Yes.
Is all of them? For June, yeah. I could lose my job for this.
Now, relax. You're not going to lose your job.
You have an in with the building owners?
No, I have an in with the police. Just relax, will ya? There it is. June 21st.
Great. Just take it and take off.
Do you have a VCR I can use?
Should I send out the picture too?
Do you have a VCR I can use?
In my apartment.
Good. Let's go to the movies.
Come on.
Mr. Masters? Wait, we're actors. Before you please, guys. Come on, please.
Nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Be seated.
State your name, please.
My name is Alex Masters.
And what is this proof you claim to have, Mr. Masters?
It's a videotape, Your Honor, from a security camera from the hallway of the Roberts apartment building. On this tape, it clearly shows Danny Roberts entering and exiting that apartment on June 21st. It will prove beyond a doubt that Danny Roberts could not have killed Jared Chase. Should be queued up. Okay, here you see the defendant, Danny Roberts, exiting the elevator and entering the Roberts apartment. Could you hit the pause button, please? Now, there you'll notice the date, 6/21/96, and the time, 8:19. Now, could you fast forward to 2:43, please? Right here, Your Honor, you see the defendant leaving the apartment. Can you put that on pause for me, please? Okay. You'll notice the time, 8:38 p.m.
Mr. Pierce, what time was Jared Chase killed?
The shot was heard at approximately 8:30 p.m., Your Honor.
Order! Order, please!
Your Honor, the defense requests dismissal of all charges against Daniel Roberts.
Mr. Pierce, the people's case is based largely on circumstantial evidence. The defense, on the other hand, has given us definite proof as to the defendant's whereabouts on the night in question. We find no reason to hold the defendant over for trial at this time. Quiet, please! The defendant is free to leave, but is ordered to remain within court's jurisdiction until we have time to examine the tape. If there's nothing else, court dismissed.
Well, Alex, looks like I hired the right man. Very good work.
Thank you very much. But our work isn't over. We still have a killer to catch.
I'm going to be fine. I really am.
Correction, Counselor. We're going to be fine.
Doing?
Well, if you have to ask that, I guess I'm doing the wrong thing.
I can't do this.
Oh, you can't. Wait a minute, back up here for a second.
Thinking.
Well, maybe that's just it. Maybe you weren't thinking. Maybe you were getting rid of some of that baggage that you always talk about.
Do you really think it's going to be that easy?
Ms. Brown, statement, please.
Hey, can you leave us alone?
What's the Bar Association's reaction to your testimony?
I said leave.
How did you feel admitting you were a prostitute to save your brother's life?
That's it. I said
Hey, haven't you ever heard of freedom of the press?
Go sue me.
Mr. Masters, give us a break.
What you know about
How many more of them are out there?
There's a lot more out there. Come on, I'm getting you out of here.
You can't keep running interference for me.
Yeah? Watch me. I'm getting you home.